everyone, it's Michelle again and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it. As you can tell from the title of the video, this is going to be a holiday makeup tutorial, so let's go ahead and get started. So first off, I'm using for my foundation the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Golden Beige. And I absolutely love this foundation. It is amazing for people who have super dry skin like I do. So yeah, this foundation is really wonderful. I just use the applicator and dot it all over my face, and then I'm using a Real Techniques beauty sponge to go ahead and blend that in. And that sponge is dry, it is not damp. So I like using it dry because it helps to just blend in a light layer all over my face so it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a mask. I am taking most of the redness out of my face, but I like using it dry for that purpose, and it is amazing. I love this beauty sponge, and it's not that expensive. You can get it at Ulta. So next it's time for me to conceal, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape, I can't talk today, in the shade Light Sand, and this is a yellow base concealer, and I think this shade is about one shade too light for me, but it does oxidize a tad little bit, so I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it. It works amazing. It doesn't settle into my fine lines. It doesn't crease on me. I really like it. So yeah, I think I did a great job and it looks pretty good. So yeah, that's the Tarte Shape Tape and I love it. Alright, so now I'm just taking the same concealer and I'm placing that on my eyelids to act as a primer, and that's going to conceal any redness or dark circles or any discoloration that I may have. And I'm just placing that on both eyes to do so. Alright, and it's time for brows, and I'm using the L'Oreal Fine Liner for Brows in the shade Dark Brown. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do my brows here just a little bit. It does take me a super long time to do my brows. I don't know anyone who can get them done in a speedily fashion. Is that even a word? Yeah, so I'm just using the fine liner and I am just doing my brows. Alright, and I'm still doing my brows, and I'm using the Maybelline Brown Mascara. Brown Mascara? Well, it is brown, but it's the Brow Mascara, and it's in the shade Soft Brown. And yeah, I really love this Brow Mascara. It does a great job of holding my brows. And yeah, there's nothing else I can say about it. It is wonderful. And then next it's time for the eyes, and I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Dolce Vita palette, and I absolutely love this palette. It is so beautiful if you have brown eyes. So I'm taking the prime shade and I'm just placing that all over the lid and up a little bit onto my brow bone just to give a little highlight up there, because the shadow it's not metallic, it's not sparkly, it's sort of a satin. And I really like it, and I'm setting that concealer with the prime shade. Alright, so now with the same palette, I'm taking the enhanced shade with the same fluffy brush, and I'm just placing that directly over the prime shade. I just want a light layer of this shadow just on the lid, because it's a one shadow and you're done kind of thing. And I'm placing that on the lid and a little bit through the crease. All right, so we're taking the same shade, the enhanced shade, and I'm just placing that on the outer V and into the high crease. We want to pretty much just smoke this out and make sure that there are no harsh edges. All right, now time for tight lining, and I'm using the Milani All Day Waterproof Liner in the shade Black. And I am just tight lining both of my eyes. Please make sure you don't poke yourself in the eye like I did. I don't know anybody who can do that without doing so. So now I'm just taking the Real Technique sponge and I'm pulling down lightly on my eye, and I am doing the waterline. And then I'm just taking an angled brush and I am just sort of lightly smoking that liner out, just a little bit. All right, so time for mascara, and I will be using the Essence I Heart Extreme mascara in the shade Black and the Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curlers, and I am just curling both my eyelashes and then applying the mascara on both the top and bottom lashes. And I absolutely love this mascara. This was my first time using it, as you can tell, and it is amazing. I had to show you again. It makes your lashes nice and separated, gives you volume, but makes them very feathery at the same time. Okay, now time for my favorite part, time for contouring and highlighting, and I will be using the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow and a fan brush. And I'm not really contouring, I'm just sort of bronzing up the skin. Yeah, I absolutely love this product. It's similar to the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder, that same gray shade, and I absolutely love this product. It is worth every single penny. Yes, love the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. And I forgot to set my concealer, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. I'm just using a fluffy brush and the Laura Mercier powder that I love so much. And I'm just gonna place that underneath both of my eyes to set that concealer. Okay, so back to the Charlotte Tilbury palette. I am taking the Glow shade and I am placing that with a highlighter brush on both of my cheekbones. And I absolutely love this highlighting powder. It is not very intense, but you still get that beautiful, healthy glow. It's a nice golden shade. It looks great on medium to tan skin tones. It is beautiful. And I love the Morphe brush that I'm using. It is wonderful, and I'm actually thinking of buying a backup. That's how much I love it. And I'm just placing that on the bridge of my nose, on both my cheekbones, on the Cupid's bow, and on my chin. And then I'm just taking my fan brush with a little bit of bronzer still on it, and I am just blending everything together so it's nice and seamless. And you can't see this shot, but I thought I'd show it to you anyway. I'm just putting some mascara on my bottom lashes. And then now for the star of the show, time for some lips, and I'm using MAC's lip liner in the shade Brick, and I am just lining both my top and bottom lip. right, time for lipstick, and I'm using the NARS Audacious Lipstick in the shade Rita, which is a beautiful true red shade. I believe after I put this on, you can't really tell in the bullet, but it's slightly orangey, but I actually really love that. It looks amazing on my skin. It goes with my undertones. It is beautiful. It doesn't dry out my lips. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am in love with it. It's nice and creamy, doesn't settle into any of my fine lines, as you can see my face right there. It is beautiful and I love it. That's the NARS Audacious Lipstick in the shade Rita. All right, so we're getting down to the end here. Now time for some blush, and I'm using the NARS blush in the shade Oasis. And this looks amazing, and it ties the whole makeup look together. It just gives you a nice healthy glow on the cheeks, still giving you some color, because I don't know about you, if you've worn a red lip, it drains all the color out of your face, and it just ties everything together, and it looks amazing. I love this blush. NARS Oasis, you gotta have it. And then I'm just taking my fan brush and again just blending everything together. All right, now finally, that's the makeup look. Now time for some lashes, and I'm using the Kiss lashes in the style Shy with the Revlon lash glue. And I am just placing the lashes on my eyelids. And that, my friends, is the final makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. The Shy lashes were giving me trouble, so I went ahead and switched to the Eyelure lashes in the style Natural. So that's what I have on for the final shot. I hope you enjoy it. I think the look is very easy, very simple. Great to wear for a Christmas party, a holiday party, or for Christmas dinner, whatever holiday you are celebrating. It is fantastic. Very easy, very simple to wear. One shadow and you're done. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao, everybody. Bye-bye.